Hey guys, it's IcyNewYear. We're back with another exciting episode of Better Than Icy. Okay, last time we mastered the art of pottery, and we made ourselves a bunch of these urns. And now we're going to use them to move into our next stage of technology. What I've done here, let me pop outside and show you, is I've made a very small windmill into a building in the nether. The nice thing about building windmills in the nether is you don't have to worry about rain. But because you can't move water into the nether or anything, you have to deal with picking up everything manually for now. Later on we can use the blowers to move everything where we want to go. But we're just going to make a manual little factory here. And we're going to produce ourselves some ground netherrack. And with this ground netherrack, if we toss 8 of it onto, oh crap. I screwed up. If we toss 8 of it onto a powered hopper, let's go back and fix that hopper. And there should be a ghast somewhere. Okay, maybe there wasn't a spot for him to spawn, thank God. I am on normal, yep. Okay. If we toss 8 of it onto a powered hopper, we'll get the what we need. But let me go grab another hopper, since I screwed that one up. And that's what happens if you get more than 8 hellfire dust out of an unpowered hopper. It explodes. I think I already actually have another hopper laying around somewhere. Perhaps I don't. I still do need to take the time to move all this downstairs. But here we are. Let's just remake this guy. Oh, I lost a gear too. And a corner piece. I have nowhere near enough to make this. Where are my corner pieces? And then my extra gears. Okay, so I think I'm going to make it a point to organize my inventory downstairs before next episode. It's going to be my goal. Let's go jump back in the nether and hide out in our little hidey hole. I've gotten really lucky about rain. I haven't broken any of my gearboxes yet, which is nice. But very soon we'll be able to make detector blocks, which will allow us to not have to worry about that. Okay, I'm going to pop that there, put the soul sand in, throw a urn on the end of that, and I'm going to go ahead and turn down my volume because this is going to be loud. I'll go down to 25%. There we go. Now these guys I just have filled with netherrack at the moment. So we're going to toss in another 8. And that filtering through produces a soul urn. And the soul urn is one of the key ingredients we need for soul forged steel, which is like the be-all, end-all material. Our first goal is to make an anvil, so we're going to need 7 soul urns. I've already gone through and I've made 5. So we just need to make another 2. We are going to need a lot more than that eventually, but our end goal here is to eventually make this full factory automated. So, you know, we just stick netherrack in, and everything goes through without us having to deal with anything. You know, a new urn we pushed into place. The full urns will be collected. Oh, it's going to be fantastic. But it is going to take us a while to get to that point. Okay. Now we have 8. That's good enough for now. We'll come back later, make a ton more. Let's go ahead and make our first bit of soul forged steel. Soul forged steel is significantly stronger than iron, which is fantastic. And it's a lot easier to work with than diamond, so you can make much better tools out of it. Making an anvil is probably the most important thing to do with soul forged steel. We are going to need some coal, and we're going to need some iron ingots. And let's go ahead and actually grab the rest of that iron there. I don't know if I have any more iron lying around. Nope. Looks like I don't. Bit of wood I missed last time I went to my tree farm. I cannot remember, but I think, I'm not positive, but I think that if I put the iron ore in there, does that smelt it down? Okay, no it doesn't. I'm wrong. Man, cow's chilling out here. We're gonna need a bit of coal. I'm actually gonna go ahead and stick a bunch in each of those. Turn this guy on. And I believe I took away, yeah, I did. I took away my chest from here. I'll have to put it back. We just gotta wait this one out. Where is it? Oh, it's just spitting it right on the ground. And this is gonna give us some carbon powder. We're gonna need 8 carbon powder. Oh, I'm sorry, we only need 7. Yeah, let's go turn that guy off for now. Do you need just... Oh, apparently I had some hemp in there as well. I thought I had more than that. Let's go see if any got jammed. This whole system here is going to have to be redone. I'm having trouble with the water flows. Some things get caught over on this side. But, that's something I'm going to work on later. Probably once we have access to steel and the anvil. Okay, let's go sleep so we don't get creepered on behind. There we are. We're going to make our first batch of steel. Oh yeah, I guess we need to harvest the wheat soon. Yeah, we'll go over and do that later. Okay. Now up here, we need to toss in the carbon powder, the iron ingots, and the soul urns. And that... Oh. What's going on here? Just realized I don't have power. Ooh, I think I spoke too soon about not having lost a windmill yet. I think this windmill might be broken. Okay, let's run inside, grab some materials, and we'll go check that out. Because I'm not getting any power to stoke that thing. Let me... Nope, it's not going up. Okay, we have broken our first windmill because of rain. Not sure exactly when that happened, but... Well... I believe I left... Yep, I left some gearboxes in the nether, so we're gonna go grab those. And... we'll fix up the windmill, and then we'll make ourselves some steel. After we have access to the anvil, it'll let us make detector eyes. Oh, there we go. Which will allow us to make sure that kind of stuff doesn't happen again. And that'll really help us work towards automation, which is always nice. I should probably grab that axe I had in here too. Okay, so let's go fix this guy up. Ah, the things that Steve will do for steel. Oh, well, that's actually a rather convenient way on top of my house. And because of the rain, yep, it should break the very first gearbox attached. So, that one there. Oops, too far. There we are! Our fire is stoked. And we are good to go. Ah, look at that soul forged steel just coming on in. Ah, it's so delicious. What I did do though, I don't have any netherrack on me. Because I seem not to be able to use my crucible as a stewing pot anymore, so I made another stewing pot. So I'll install that a little later. I'll have to go grab some netherrack. That way I can continue on my free food cooking. There we are. Just gonna harvest a little of this while my soul forged steel is being produced. Okay, and while we're waiting, I just wanted to ask everyone, what are you thinking of this series so far? From here, there's a lot of different directions I could go. I could work on a lot of automation stuff. I could work on making, just a nicer house. What direction would you guys like to see the series go? You just, leave a comment for me. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear it. We're gonna go make my anvil. And I don't think I want my anvil in my house here. Like, I know it's convenient, but I feel like I want to make, like, a nice little blacksmith area. What we'll do is I'll put this on the ground, show you guys how this works. It offers a 4x4 crafting area, so that, has a lot more options to it. But I do think I'm going to make a nice little, like, blacksmith shop. And I'm going to keep the anvil in. And I'll play around with some ideas there. Maybe, like, here-ish? I think that'd be kind of nice. An area I haven't really used too much of. But yeah, I'm going to play around with some ideas, and I'll be back, guys. Okay, guys, we're back. I built my little... Oops. Sorry. Screw up all my wheat. I need to remake that farm entirely very soon. I built my little blacksmith's area over here. Completely unnecessary, but I really like the way it looks. I'm happy with it. I think I might put another bit of netherrack up at the top of the chimney, just so that there's smoke coming out the chimney. I think that'll look nice. But we're going to start using the anvil. Now, the anvil gives you a much larger interface, which allows you to create some pretty cool stuff. We can make siding. I can't remember how you do it, but I know you can make corners somehow. I don't remember. I think the first thing we're going to make is some pedestals and some columns. And these are purely decorational pieces. I'm just going to try them. I don't know, let's try them here. Sounds good. I might switch this forge over to using the columns and pedestals instead of the bars as I have now. But I'll play around with some ideas and see. But, I mean, how nice is that? It looks so cool. But obviously there's a lot of more useful things you can make in this. And we're going to make us a block dispenser. The block dispenser is incredibly important in automation. Basically how this guy works, is in its interface you can put blocks, and when it gets a redstone signal, apparently it won't do this. Oh, we'll show it here. This will work. When it gets a redstone signal, it will, oh wait, that wasn't connected at all. I understand my folly. There we go. It will, as you see, suck up the wheat. I'm going to switch this over. If I put seeds in here, it'll now plant the seeds. The nice thing about this thing is, for wheat farms, it won't suck up wheat that isn't fully grown. So you can use it to just continuously check. Or you can make a block update sensor, so every time, you know, the wheat updates, it checks and sees if it's fully grown. We're going to use this block dispenser real quick for one of its more interesting purposes. Less useful, but more interesting. Here, puppy, here. Come here, puppy. Let me get one of these dogs to walk over here. If any of them will actually follow me. God, wolves are dumb. Okay, have him sit down there. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna suck him into the dispenser. Ah, this is what I've been waiting for all of this Let's Play. I now have my trusty companion cube. Let's go plop that in my house. Right next to my bed. Aww. Isn't it adorable? So yeah, the companion cube is far better than a wolf, because it's not going to push you off a cliff or randomly teleport about. It's just a loyal companion that loves you. And you can use it as a staff. And I'm going to show this off real quick. For smaller houses that can't fit a whole companion cube, you can cut the companion cube in half. Oh, I forgot to make them set. And get a companion slab. That way, you know, a pint-sized companion cube. Let me go ahead. I think you can craft those back together. Nope, you can't. Huh. Oops. Can you place them together? There we go. Now we got our companion cube back. I absolutely love the companion cube. I keep randomly placing it. There we go. So adorable. But yeah, I think, I don't know, guys. So now that I have the forge, and I really have a couple different directions I can go. I can either, you know, start making a really nice house. I kind of want to make something over in these mountains. Something really sweet looking. Or I can start working on more automation. Or I can start working towards better soul forged steel tools. So if in the description of this, or in the comments of this, leave me your suggestions. I mean, what direction would you like to see me go with this next? But yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a shorter episode today. Yeah, just, if you enjoyed, leave a like and a comment. If you loved it, subscribe, and share it. That really helps me out, guys. Yeah, leave me a comment telling me what you think I should go with next. I'd really like to see what you guys are interested in. Because I don't want to go into crazy automation if it's not something you guys are interested in. You know, I don't want to build this massive structure if you'd rather see me work on automation, you know. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Have a great day. It doesn't matter who you are. Male, female, black, white, gay, straight. If you want to have a good life, grow a beard.